My name's Aaron Watkin. I'm the artistic director of the company, and we're happy to give you a little insight into rehearsals in our studios.
Small. Take a moment.
We have a wonderful, exciting season coming. We've just opened with our first performance of Johann Inger's Peer Gynt, which we premiered last season. It's a beautiful theatrical production that I think shows off the uniqueness of our artists here. We're moving into now an intense creative period for our world premiere of David Dawson's Romeo and Juliet, which will be at the beginning of November. David has been a choreographic voice that's been present with our company since the beginning in 2006. And this is also sort of a full circle for him. He's created Giselle and Tristan and Isolde, 2 full lengths for us, and now Romeo and Juliet, which has been something that he's wanted to tackle for a long time. So we're all looking forward to that. Then we move into our Nutcracker season, and following that with the return of our production of La Bayadère into Johann Inger's Carmen. And then we have our second premiere program, which will be my last program as the artistic director, and I think it's a wonderful program to end my time here with. The title is White Darkness, and it will feature 3 works, one from William Forsythe, who's also been a huge presence and very closely affiliated with our company since the beginning, in one of my favorite productions of his, The Second Detail. Following that, we will have a wonderful female choreographer, one of the most sought after these days, Sharon Ayal, with her production of Half-Life. And ending the program, Nacho Duato's White Darkness, which also is one of my favorite pieces by Nacho, and is the title for the program, White Darkness, at the end of the season. So very much looking forward to moving through an inspiring and motivating season for the dancers and for our public alike. So at the moment, we're busy rehearsing Johann Inger's Peer Gynt. And Johann is also a choreographic voice that is very important to me in the making of the character of our company. He's been with us since the second program under my directorship in 2007, when we introduced Empty House, which is a 1-act fantastic work. We followed that with Walking Mad, which is probably one of his most famous 1-act pieces, and then introduced a full-length narrative, Carmen, which has been hugely successful, and lastly, the Peer Gynt, which takes you even more, or past the realm of just dance, into real theater. There's the Solveig character as an opera singer, we have the full chorus, we have a huge orchestra, we have singers, we have dancers, we have actors. It really challenges our artists as well to move out of the spectrum of dance as they know it into a much more diversity of the theater. And it's really interesting to see them grow and develop so much in it. I think they're really stellar, and having seen the first performance of this season, I can say that this is a very unique company with incredible artists, and I don't think many companies could perform a work like that on such a high level. So enough talking. First, we're going to show you a clip of our production of Peer Gynt, and then we're going to go backstage and show you an intimate rehearsal with our senior ballet master, Laura Graham, who's also been with us from the very beginning in 2006. She's responsible for the principals, and it will be featuring the main characters, Peer Gynt, our own Christian Bauch from Dresden in the Palooka School, who's actually just been nominated for Outstanding Dancer of the Year from Dance Europe. Besides Christian, we have also our other cast of Peer Gynt, Jon Vallejo, who is an outstanding principal dancer. It's also been here from the very beginning of my tenure in 2006. And beside him, the Green Ladies. So that's Zarina Stahnke and Jenny Laudadio. So I hope that you enjoy these intimate scenes behind the stage and can have an idea of how we really work here, and the artistry and the imagination and the creativity that we want to inspire in our artists.
This is looking much better. I'm glad we spoke about it. If you can mark it. Remember, women, you're the one pushing him around. So you're the instigator. Nice. If you could, there's a little something. So maybe not so easy. This is not great. I'm glad. Yeah, you're pushing his arm. You're the instigator, chicas, and that's good. You do it. And I suggest a lot of times, how do you do till I get it in? All the time when we push arms, it's better not to start out. It's good to start with the armpit. And you can, and then it slides up and out so it keeps connection. You know what I mean? I mean, you have to move it. I mean, help a little bit, help a little bit. Not, it's illusion, darling. It's theater. That's better. And do you turn right away? Show me again, because I found it was too easy, too separate. If you can find that, you know what I mean. Here, here, here. Yes. Maybe it's also because you're here. Maybe you can move that so she can. A bit earlier. I mean, naturally, like not looking like you're doing it, but here and go. Nice. That's good actually, because the whatever arm it is. How does that feel? What do you think, guys? I find that you shouldn't look like you're doing choreography yet. And all of that was one thing. Yeah, she's kind of strong. So even though, man, don't like put weight on the arm. It's impossible to lift. Your arm, you men with heavy arms. Yes. How's that?
Much better. Also for spacing, because that was always an awkward point.
And it looks so like, oh, we're having a fight. Oh, choreography. Oh, fight. Oh, choreography. Just to make it more authentic. And keep going. I think we spoke about this. Oh, a little something, Jen. I find you have a lot of back leg. And could you feel like it's a little like hurdling? When you hurdle, you get the front leg going and the back one kind of, it's not like attitude, like.
Yeah, I know.
No, in the middle, somewhat elevated. Or not yet. You don't have to do it today, but it's really, I think, keep that left knee underneath you. And ladies, especially the left one that's over cross, you really got to direct it crossed. That would help you a lot. You get that a little better. Your choice. If you do that now, question for Natalia. What are your steps into this? I think I asked you guys this. It almost seems like, and what? Like a ball change? Because it looks like it takes a little while to get going.
Wait.
Which?
I was just step.
Maybe I don't know. No. You want to right leg first, yes? Left would be horrible.
Yeah.
Right?
No, we did.
Pata.
Yes.
I think it's a ball change is always good. Yeah? Because it always looks like the first one is a little preparazzi, or the situazzi. And perhaps, I don't know, you guys let me know. Do you feel like you want to start going around, or do you just go straight and then he creates it? I would love it that it looks less like you're getting around him, the first one straight, and then you feel maybe a little less forceful, maybe?
Yeah.
Tell me.
That would be nice.
Ideas. Yeah, a ball change I think is always good. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, good. Can you almost feel like the hurdle thing again? Yeah. But very good. How is that?
Better.
It felt good.
It's because maybe we get 2 good ones out of the 4 or 5 sometimes, yeah? Na. So there we are. It's really fantastic when you ladies, you're just like, because do realize you're always a bit early after. So this, you can stand your ground and be like, yo! And da. Yeah, baby. And stay low. Because this is the more priority I find than the tosser sitting. And that gets a bit heavy because it's like you're waiting for a count and it's not like, even if you wanted to like, call me crazy. Yo, first the argument's here and then it's, oh yeah, I'll get off. Like, and it gets maybe faster idea to try? Yes, tell me. Yes, let's talk.
Down, and then I was noticing the baby looking.
Ah, you know,
Do you think that's a
I
good
know.
choice?
I think I love it, but I never noticed it as much.
Well, because I wasn't doing it in the past shows, but I just remembered it was a note way back in the beginning. So.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Okay, good.
So good we're talking. We remember things, so many things then. Yeah? And you, up. You know what it could be? Very nice. So if you're like, kitchen argument here, whatever, he's down. You are really looking at him. It's because don't you go walk away on me, but the baby. So if you just do it like with eyes.
You don't read.
Yeah. So if you're having your, as I like to call it, a kitchen argument, which we've all experienced in our lives, and he's down, and you're really on him, and that's why you go, perhaps, because you're like, yeah. And then if I see you look up, then that'll help in a reality way. Idea?
Very animalistic.
It's, yeah, baby. Well, you're a troll for crying out loud. You're like all in between and stuff. Yeah, well, anyway, And then maybe that can not be like, idea.
Yeah.
Nice.
Higher or into.
And then the weight was nice.
That was good.
So really sitting into,
Uh-huh.
Down more.
like really, because I think when you go over.
Yeah, now I wasn't looking anywhere. I was like,
I mean, the argument continues.
yeah.
Uh,
So I'm looking.
I'm trying to get up. And then
Yeah, oh, maybe, I don't know, what do you feel like? If you, the reason you sit is because you, could it be incorporated and masked? You're here, that's part of baby. Then it's however you want to do it. Then it's about looking at him as why you sit. Can you work into it?
Now I was saying back.
Idea?
Looking at him. Okay, we can try
I don't know, that this run thing is like baby, and then it's to him. You figure it out.
That's fine.
I mean, just
I changed my weight a little bit, but.
to keep the dialogue going. It's a baby,
He takes like, go away.
something like that. I don't know, your ideas. I mean, just to keep more of it from movement comes from a dialogue or looking like it, to reevaluate the why. Otherwise, it does look like in choreography and for your own expansiveness. You, baby. Yeah, or nice. Nice. What do you feel?
What I thought it's kind of like after he looks baby.
Yeah,
when
and
the
the-
mat goes over, he's trying to get up, but then he gets the.
That's really great.
Then I'm getting
And you're,
up.
whoa!
Baby, and
This
then.
is me trying to get up, but you kind of like keep on controlling like this situation, you know.
Okay.
Nice.
So we're doing.
Just,
You,
who's the instigator?
baby, it's still me. Oh, that's much better.
Yeah, like you're like, get away from me, Miss Thing. I need to get away from you.
Yeah.
High five.
Rock and roll. How does, and then you're not just partner guy, waiting for it.
Me trying to get away, but it can't.
Fabulous. Coda. But even before, maybe question men, taking it a step forward, you just want her gone. Do you have to wait for her butt? Can you actually kind of en route take the butt and take her and chuck her? Question when you're down there? Yeah.
So he's warmer.
Maybe he's a bit more active or I like this. Baby. And take her, go. Something like that. I mean, we can work it out in the mechanics, but how do you feel about that? It's
I think when we add those point
with,
the beats, then it helps with.
yes, it's just the volley that kind of will make it crystal clear on the why. Especially this, because it's a little bit heightened emotionally. How are you doing with the run jump thing? You don't have to do it today. It's fine. You can work up to it, to doing it tomorrow in the run through. And I think also, men, careful not, because ideally she wants to kind of hit you, and that's what makes. So don't go so far, yeah? Because you'll be pushed. Is she gonna go? You're gonna do it? You're gonna do it? Safe! All right. Good. I would love a little bit more cannonball. But yeah, the little.
I did it.
Going into the Ramunda sit lift. I mean, you can do the a timing, but less. Maybe. You okay?
Yeah.
It's good. You're right.
I keep on forgetting to tell you. Sometimes when I get up, you're pushing with your hand. So I'm
It's better if she's back.
because sometimes I'm like, let me go. But I'm just really trying to do that.
You're,
So don't worry about that, hand.
because remember, you want to,
Yeah, we'll be there.
and you can sit a bit, be less, because then we want your legs floppy.
Yeah, and that'll help if you're not pushing me so much.
good. Can you think that you're almost relaxed? Very nice, very nice. The mechanics of the lift is good. Love to, I mean, it will work on him slamming backwards into it in the moment. But it's almost like you stretch in the lift and then you relax. And really like a sit lift that you go a little like that. Yes, yes. So a bit more like backwards chair. Thought. Okay. And set it. Yes!
Oh, that was harder.
Sorry, could you just jump a bit more? Sorry.
Yeah.
Could you go backwards? We're not going to do it again, but very nice.
Go backwards sitting.
Because something that helps these are, I'm not going to do it, but I always remember, so you have to give and keep looking. So you kind of, it helps not to be like, am I going backwards? That you just go like, because so then you keep your direction with an eyelash over your, Good. Shall we try this? Yes. For the dialogue, more for the dialogue. Did we have,
There's a burrito in the hallway.
yeah?
1 second to get it?
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it, might as well. Did we do a minus on this? Oh gosh, really? I can't remember. Maybe it was, maybe last time he only did +3? I can't remember.
Okay.
Let's try. Guys, I'm gonna ask for just a +3. And he says we usually do +5. Just to expand the dialogue. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it might suck. But for the idea of today, yeah, and also like, and if you need to go like, make sounds. Put yourself in a kitchen right now. You know, it's a shame. I do love it, you know, I don't know, did you see some of the original rehearsals in Basel? She did a big, like, frustration before she went.
Maybe I'll try today.
Do it for your experience. You know, just so frustrated. You don't understand what I'm saying. Life. Yeah. Pourquoi non? Okay, I'm just gonna. Good. Even go ahead, don't we? Take your time. Come. Oh, look what we made. Wasn't she beautiful? Well, look. What's wrong with you? Take a time. See it. Really? Let it sink in. Start sinking in more and more. Nice. You can follow him a little. Ow. Take. Good. Besser. Good, 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 good. Nice, guys. Actually, I have to say the tempi's kind of nice. Because you can like, because this is no small matter. I mean, I don't know, maybe, Peer, you totally forgot her. I mean, who good with the green hair? But you'd be like, oh, didn't we have a drink sometime? And then it starts coming back. Maybe. I mean, it could be an aspect. And just the fact that it starts for your own experience in this, not just, you know, automatic. Oh my God. That like, at first like, who's this chick following me in the forest with a baby carriage? Like, you may not, I mean, it's just an idea to add. Very nice, guys. Very nice. Let's go before the push. Really nice. And I like, could we keep it at a -3 for now? Yeah. Please, I'm gonna write that down for Thomas. Good. Step. Small. Take a moment. Change your mind. Take time, quereñitos, quereñitos. Take moment, take moments. Build it up, build it up, build it up. Yeah, better. That's okay. Technical things. Very good. There's a couple things I found after this. I think we're just getting back in the jet. Only in this, I find, but the first part it feels nice. Maybe he can, but you're going like, a little like, take your ground a bit. Does that make sense? Yeah, like, and I think that would have helped, even if you, say, had the ease tempo here, because I really like that when he said that, stand your ground, and then of course your original choreography. Good, guys. Good, good, good. Nice. I think some different, nice, more space for your thoughts. What we doing? Oh my God. That was it. That was it.